loves it as much as our governor does, you see what follows that. So it's my honor and privilege to introduce Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Well, it is my pleasure to be back, obviously. If it wasn't my pleasure, I wouldn't be coming back as many times as I've been coming back. First, to Supervisor Bill Farabee. You know, there is always a personality that winds up rising to the point of leadership at a time of need. And to watch your supervisor through that terrible situation where people needed a friend, people needed a leader, people needed someone to look up to, someone who was the emotional leader, the government leader, the community leader, that's Supervisor Bill Farabee. And we all owe him a great debt of gratitude. To your phenomenal Senator Betty Little. Now, first of all, you think you know a person. I thought I knew Betty Little. I've been in Albany with her. We're working on all sorts of situations together. But I didn't really know Betty Little until this morning when we went fishing together. You really learn about a person when you're fishing with a person. This is free fishing weekend, for those of you who did not know. State has a special promotion this weekend. You don't need a fishing license. We're trying to get people to go out and go fishing. Fishing is very big business for the state of New York. We spend more on fishing than any other state in the country except one. We're the number 6 fishing destination state. I bet you didn't know that. So the senator and I did a free fishing promotional trip on Saranac. And the senator is very serious about her fishing, first of all. She does not want to be distracted. She does not want any idle chatter going on when she's fishing. And when she gets a hit, boy, she lights up. She started hooting and hollering. I didn't hear her hoot and holler like that since we passed the tax cut last year. And she had a big one on. She really did genuinely have a big one. Big, big, big. It was big. It was a huge one on. We practice catch and release. Actually, the senator has a new program that she started, catch and early release it was. But we had a lot of fun this morning. And more importantly, we do a lot of great work together. And she is such a champion for the North Country. She embodies the North Country. She is the North Country, and she makes the North Country work. Let's give her a round of applause, Senator Betty Little. Assemblyman Dan Steck, he is new on the job, as you know, but he has already made an impression in Albany. He's an up-and-comer. He's brought a new energy to Albany, and it's needed it. And he's brought it, and he's the real deal, and it's a pleasure to be a colleague of his. Assemblyman Dan Steck, pleasure to be with you. Our colleague in Washington, and we need a lot of federal help on a lot of matters lately, more than ever before, and having a quality congressman who is there, who's working all the time, who delivers for the North Country. That's exactly what we have in Congressman Bill Owens. Pleasure to be with you. To all our local officials and to your district attorney who's been helping me out just a little bit and helping me clean up Albany, D.A. Sprague, pleasure to be with you. Let me say this, thinking back about Hurricane Irene. I applaud all the partners who contributed money to this facility. On behalf of the state and Senator Little, and Assemblyman Steck, the state was pleased to be able to play a part and help contribute to this project. But I can't tell you how proud I am to be here and how proud I am to be with you. We said in the middle of that, terrible situation. We said we're not just going to build back, but we're going to build back better than before. We're not just going to return to what was. We're going to take a terrible situation and we're going to turn it on its head and we're going to find the good, and we are going to come out of this stronger and better than we went into it. And as we stand in this building today, it is just a physical manifestation that you accomplished exactly what you said you were going to accomplish. This is a bigger and better Firehouse than existed before. And yeah, it was hard, and yeah, it was painful, but you did what you said you were going to do. And we came back better than before. And this is a physical manifestation of it, but it's true in so many ways. You look at a lot of the projects that were completed, and they are actually improvements over what was, and improvements that had to be made. I believe you look at the spirit of community that's here. It's a stronger spirit of community that existed before. Maybe we wish we didn't go through the test, but we can't always get to pick our tests that we go through in life. All we can do is rise to the occasion and come out the better for it and learn from it. And that's exactly what Keene did through Hurricane Irene. And I have to tell you, you're very kind to me. You've been very kind to my family when I come with my girls. But it's me who is grateful to you, because to feel your spirit of community, to watch you rise to the occasion, is an inspiration to me and gives me energy. And this state has had our challenges of late. Yesterday, I was in Oneida. There's flooding in Oneida. This afternoon, I'm going back to Herkimer County. There's dangerous flooding in Herkimer County today. We went through Hurricane Sandy together. It seems like every month we're being sent a new test. And we're going places we've never been before. This whole challenge of extreme weather is different than anything we've gone through before. But we keep rising to the occasion. And it's done something positive for the state overall. Just the way you came back stronger, I feel that the state is getting stronger all through this. And the reciprocity among people and the spirit of community and how it brings people together, and how sometimes when things are at their worst, people are actually at their best. And how we remember that we're neighbors and we're citizens, and that if we are really true to our core, then we're there one for another when people need it. During Hurricane Sandy, that went on for weeks and weeks, I can't tell you how many New Yorkers went down to the Hurricane Sandy area, to Long Island, to Staten Island, and I would meet them and I would say, don't you remember, I'm from Buffalo, I'm from the North Country, I'm from the Mid-Hudson, and I just came back to help my neighbors because they were there for me. How many people we had up here helping us dig out who came all the way up from New York City. It makes me proud to be a New Yorker, because just when you think we can't get any better, somehow people keep surprising us and rising to the occasion. And I feel that positive energy is working all across the state. Good things are happening in the state. The unemployment numbers came out the other day, best numbers in 4 years. You feel the economy is starting to pick up. The economy in the North Country is going gangbusters. It's stronger than it's ever been. It's working together. It's more collaborative than it's been. It's less competitive than it's ever been. So it's special. We have the big Adirondack Challenge coming up. You know about the Adirondack Challenge? July 21, July 22. Over at Indian Lake, we're going to use it to publicize the beauty of the Adirondacks in the North Country and get some more tourism, because the more people are exposed to the Adirondacks in the North Country, the more people are going to come. We're going to have a big rafting race on the 21st and the 22nd. Governor's office has challenged the state Senate to a rafting race. Betty Little is putting together a team. Senate is favored 2-1, I want you to know. But we're ready for it. The Assembly is going to be part of it. I challenged New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg. I said, bring those city folk up here. We'll put you on the river. Race the city folk. So we're going to have some fun. I hope you all come out. And we're going to use it as an opportunity to get the word out about the special jewel that we have, which is the Adirondacks in the North Country. Thank you for the friendship. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for the spirit of community that's been an inspiration to me personally, an inspiration to my family, and a powerful example of how good we can be when we all pull together. Thank you, and God bless you, and let's cut the ribbon.